Alrighty. Also grab some. Seems like yeah, a lot of new ones, huh? Alright. Taste of honey. Consume Vespiquen or Bombi related? Alright, let's do this real quick. Let's just get 2 more upgrades. We'll eventually be able to have every damn upgrade. Oh, bad timing. With this, you have officially obtained the rank of 5th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You now use wing balls. What? Ah, I still can't use them. I wonder when we'll get to use that Abra, because I assume that Abra's there for teleporting. If I may, would it please you if I extended the variety of clothes I carry? Definitely. But I need some inspiration to come up with new designs. I'd like to see the Pokemon Wormadam. Huh, Wormadam. No, that's not quite right. Just needs that little extra something. Oh, just the girl I need. I could use some help coming up with new hairstyles. I've hit a real wall here. Pokemon would be great for inspiration, I bet. Right now I'm picturing, yeah, Mischievous. If I could study a Mischievous up close, I'm sure I'd come up with some amazing new styles. If you manage to catch Mischievous, bring it here so I can have a look, okay? Not the Pokemon I would have thought immediately. What am I gonna do? At this rate, I'll make a real fool of myself in front of Colin. Huh? Oh, hello. You're one of those kids from the Survey Corps, right? Ah. Might actually be just the person I need to help me out with a little research. My boy Colin and I are planning to head to Prelude Beach at night to try and find the ghosts that are rumored to haunt the place. But ghosts scare the daylights out of me, my son, yep, he's terrified of them. You think we could just not go and call it a day, but no, I'm afraid his little heart's set on this. But, you know. A fella can't stay scared of ghosts forever, right? It's just too tragic. For my boy, I mean. So maybe if I study up on ghosts, I could find a way to help my boy conquer his fears. If you got any research data on spooky Pokemon, Ghastly would be a good one. Be mighty grateful if you shared it with me. Say, I think I have that. I thought I caught Ghastly several times. Alright, Dune, go around with me. You bet. Ellie, make sure you watch closely now. Bro's like, nah. Okay. I was about to say, what is the accuracy of that burn? This is quite overkill. You see how good Dawn is now? Yes? No more sneering at her. Now I think our helper from the Pearl Clan was going to meet you at the training grounds once you're ready. Till later, Dawn. Glad to have your help as always. Always shift yourself unless you want to get even more of an earful than you already do for. Aw, come on, Adamant. Cut me some slack here. Done. Join me in the Survey Corps office. We'll go over the particulars of your new mission. Okay. Weird. Your savior work will take you to the Coronet Highlands next. You'll be on the Rift's doorsteps. There's no telling what perils await. Currently qualifies you to conduct research in the Coronet Islands, but you'll need help from a particular person to survey and ultimately call this electrode. Go to the training grounds and you should find them there. Okay. So that feels a little self-explanatory. You? Or was it someone else over here? There we go. Your Pokemon sure be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. And I'm all done. That was some fine work. And any crops you plant here do great. It's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon yours to do the watering. I had forgotten. I think She was off camera and caught the Piplup and Primplup. Keep pressing the wrong button. Oh. Cool. Was not expecting that. Sweet, rare candies. Well, I guess more like XP candies. Like, ever since those were added to the universe, I feel like a lot of things lost value real quick. What the? Later just talked to him. What? Now before you buy a wee treat, let me hear a moment, would you lass? Come up with a new treat using candy truffles, but it caused nothing but sorrow. Every last person who tries it says it's beyond saving, it's a complete disaster, utterly terrible. I have to shelve this new creation, and then it remains in a salty pile of my bitter tears. I'd likely never see the light of day again. It seems like I'll never be able to pull a profit from my creation, but at least I'd like to share my recipe with someone, lest it be forgotten entirely. You like making things with your own hands, don't you? I could share my recipe with you. Got plenty of candy truffles to spare, but you'll need to bring a sotfoot root and a springy mushroom and a hop-up berry. Got that? I think I have all those. Another one? The Sea's Legend. Mysterious Pokemon. Oh, jolly good choice there, Dawn. I see you've taken on that request I posted. Let me fill you in right away, then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. The way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to Cobalt coastlands. This leaves me rather wondering if the Pokemon was heading there for some specific reason. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Ison of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Oh, speaking of him, I've got your message, Professor Laverton. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. Well, there's one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago, the Cobalt coastland was known as the East Sea, and recently, Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. A story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tomb called the Sea's Legend. But but no one knows much about either the tomb or its tales, beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess it wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave here then. What was that she said? Oh no. That manager's trying to help us. Oh, if it isn't the Survey Corps recruit who called the Lady of the Rage, what can I do for you? You're running errands for Troy again. Sending a customer to negotiate for him once was bad enough, but twice? Where is his spine? Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get pop pods. Sheesh. Wait, you've got pop pods? Would you let me have some? Please, just 3. Ah, pop pods, the cold coastland's finest feature. You'll often find these fine sea vegetables wash the shore. They're best known as a key ingredient in the scatterbangs, those lively items for scaring off Pokemon. Alright, I won't send you back to Troy a failure since you kindly brought me these pop pods. Tell them I'll set them up with some new wares. Cool. Since we will have to be doing that again. We've got new goods in stock thanks to you. I know all this has caused you some bother. I do hope you and I can thaw things out at last. But thanks to you, we've got exciting, excellent new items on our shelves to buy some. Why am I not surprised? Oh, I forgot I had that. Whoopsie. Look at my inventory. There we go. It's a feather ball. What's this one do? Improvement, a ball that flies fast and true, ideally for catching nimble Pokemon or Pokemon that are sky high in the air. No. Nothing too crazy, just literally just flying Pokemon. Just an improvement, I guess. Well, that's kind of lame. let's figure what this is about. Hello, Don. This gentleman is Warden Ingo, who serves Sneaselers. He will guide you to her domain. Pleased to properly meet you. I apologize for that abrupt how do you do before. I'm Warden Ingo. I understand you'll need a hand from Sneasler in order to meet Electrode. Whatever she'll see fit to help you, however, we can only find out by making the journey. Now let's have a safe journey to Mount Coronet. All aboard! Indigo's a bit like you know. How so? Appeared one day from who knows where. What's more, much of his memory seems to be missing. Maybe traveling with you will help fill in some of the gaps in his memory. Oh. In any case, I'm glad to have your help to count on once again, Dylan. Good luck up in the Highlands. Okay. Alrighty. Outbreaks. Oh, hey. Is that a... Wow. Nice place. Here you are, my girl. Welcome to the Coronet Highlands. I expect you'll find all sorts of rock types and ground types Pokemon wandering about these craggy, boulder-strewn heights. Those are some words, and up there, beneath that great rift in space and time, is the peak of Mount Coronet itself. Magnetism from it may exert some sort of influence on the Pokemon throughout the area. Fascinating stuff. Oh hey, perfect pass. Electrode, known as the Lord of the Hollow, is somewhat different from the Electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching a Pokemon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode, then becoming frenzied to boot. So true, it's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Oh god. Well, Warden Ingo at the Pearl Clan, and oh my, the Galatine grunt from before. Oh my god. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. But by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. Yeah, no. Well then let me tell you the Great Mill's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of our noble is nothing other than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger? Do I really need to spell it out? That's a good thing. Must not my Lord Frenzy is it may to demonstrate the Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as it is right and good. This may even be, dare I say it, the very reason I'm here on this Earth. Oh god. What business is it of the galaxy teams anyway? If Electro lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains, really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours, and rather than persist in this falling with that bon voyage. Oh god. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it you want to do? Bruh, I ain't backing down. Very well, the track ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Caesar, though, you must pass through here, Waywood Cave. Hey! Here you'll find a Pokemon like Golbat and Yelk, which are quite a home natively in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. Oh, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Mel's attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know the route. I'll conduct us safely. Nor darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. Take care not to. Yeah. What the? Hello? What the? Really? Talk about childish. Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed, ready for departure. If you follow a track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. Cool. You goofy land shark. Sweet. Come on. Move out of the way. Sweet. There's the geometry in this area. Sweet. Alrighty, let's proceed onward. Because judging that the Sneasler is more of gonna be our way of getting around. Professor Laverton told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I suddenly found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I had never heard of. All I could remember was my own name. I was standing there in a bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But still, I wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with the stock. Let's hurry onward. Heracross. Wasn't expecting that. In the damn ball. Oh boy. What's the big idea? Putting back all the torches. I spent ages tidying away. Do you got some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I distinguish those lights for the sake of the Pokemon that in the cave that prefer the dark. But now you lots have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How will you proceed? Let's just get this over with. I'll put this twerp in his face. Jesus Christ. This guy's getting on my nerves already in 2 seconds. Let's go with Kerbat here. I chance on crit. Sorry. Oh, come on, game. You really gonna be... you gotta love 95 accuracy moves. I love them when they miss that 5% accuracy. My god. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Listen here, neither I nor Skun to commit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skun take time to recover. There's no shame in tactical retreat, it's more of an advantage. Advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up, we'll be back. Oh my god. What a lively character. Indeed. Can't fathom Warden Mel's intention, but for now, let us press on. I thought. Game, knock it off with this nonsense. Bronzor. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this piece. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one, or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Yeah. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Follow, why are you here? Follow, wasn't it? What is the matter, sir? Wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have been somehow caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home, nor my family, if I had any. So you might do better to pose your questions to Dawn, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed, well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. How about you then, Dawn? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything else? Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. Makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging and found records indicating that the same space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it, as it appeared in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out of the other side of the rift? My guess is that it's Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question, why is the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would Dawn have fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Follow. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. While you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. And I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Dawn. Till next time, then. Weird timing for him to show up. Like, really weird. Once we're through here, we will be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. So many bears. Ah, you're part of the Galaxy team. I've been waiting. Give me your sense. I heard you were all planning to set up a camp. But it seems there's not much progress has been made since that Bronzor is getting in the way. It's not negligent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't just ignore it. There. Please, do you think you can find out what his Bronzor wants? Oh. Buzz off. Saw Bronzor go flying off in this direction all of a sudden. What in that? That Bronzor's wounded. So good at. Oh, here, I'll fix it right up. There, that should do it, Bronzor. Should be fit as a fiddle now. Seems that Bronzor, the new campsite, was looking for its friend this whole time. Glad you looked into it, otherwise we may have been too late to treat this Bronzor. This land is dangerous even for the Pokemon. They call it their home. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything that you need. And it seems the base camp has been all set up while we were talking, in which case I should get settled in as well. So long. Okay. Oh, sweet. Screw you. You're no fun. Well, it's cool. The Bronzors are here. You were never expected to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Caesar as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face. One might think she knows some hidden move. What I'm saying is hidden moves, there are no such things in Hisui, surely. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? If you fell from the sky and came from another world altogether, most likely, perhaps a Pokemon battled with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor? Yeah. I'll joke. What? Also expect that Pokemon. Go with the never miss move. Ow. Now that was funny. Gliscor. Hey, Gliscor. Fancy seeing you here. Game, excuse me? Excuse me, what? I'm getting really sick and tired of this BS nonsense right here. The freaking 2 moves in 1 turn. It's just not funny at all. Oh, thank God. God, I swapped all the moves around, so get some diversity now. Bravo, excellent. Yeah. Hey, new move. Wonder what it is. Return us from you to the destination called victory. Now allow me to call Sneasler. Allow me to introduce you on this keen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play the flute for her to hear? Appreciate they went with the her abbreviations here. Because that is a mood. Whatever. I'm afraid this is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and call the Lord up in the mountains. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Mill. And then all aboard. Now then. Sweet. You climb up and down cliffs, ledges, and other sheer surfaces with Sneasler's aid. To summon Sneasler, press A when you're near. Oh, cool. So similar to Basket Legion. Sweet. Where's the zoom in function when you need it? Bronzong and Bronzor. Sweet. Oh, now we can get to some places we couldn't get to. Hey, Onyx. The fact I can already feel like we can easily backtrack to some of the previous areas with ease. Chimeco. Nothing to see here. Right on these nuts. Huskus. Hey, Powdon and Hippopotas. Nice. assume that's the female right there. Judging from the other two next to it. Excuse me, game? I begin to wonder if I can't really throw them long distance. Yeah, there's some female and male. Do you think he wants me dead? Did I never catch one? Timing. Ow. Oh. Guess that answers our question. There's the Hisuian Sneasel. Sweet. 4. I don't remember catching that many. But okay. But anyway, finally got another area. Now we got another Pokemon we can do quit some backtracking. But either way, hopefully y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll be seeing y'all next time.